Hello and welcome to my presentation about overfishing. What is overfishing? Overfishing is when we take the fish faster out of the sea than they can reproduce, meaning that in a certain period of time there will be none or little to none fish of that species left in the sea. This is of course a very big problem for the people who depend on fish for their life, either for food or as a job. For example, if you're a fisherman, you depend on the fish to be there as for your living, basically. And also it threatens marine ecosystems and the food chain if a certain species just disappears. Let's look at what causes overfishing in the first place. The main cause for overfishing is economic growth. Profit leads to excessive fishing and makes the fisheries not care about the fish they fish and how endangered they are. Another big thing is unsustainable fishing. Fisheries often use nets, gear and methods that catch excessive fish which endanger their populations and have a huge risk of bycatch. Bycatch means the unintended catch of other sea creatures, which often leads to their death or dangerous injuries. Lastly, illegal and unregulated fishing activities are also a huge factor in overfishing because they are often exceeding catch limits and fishing out of season illegally. Illegal fishing accounts for about 20% of the world's catch, so it's really a huge thing if you look at globally the fish market, and it's even more in some fisheries. They also often use harmful practices which contribute to marine habitat destruction. What are the impacts of overfishing? Of course, the main impact of overfishing are the depleted fish stocks. Overfishing reduces fish populations, and in some cases, like bluefin tuna or cod, the fish species have significantly declined due to the over-excessive fishing. Secondly, overfishing leads to ecosystem disruption and is removing key species of the marine ecosystems. Predators, prey and other organisms rely on each other for survival, and if one of them falls away, the entire food chain in the ocean is getting disrupted. Also, overfishing is a huge food security threat. About 1 billion people on the globe rely on fish every day as a primary protein source. If that falls away, or if the prices for fish keep rising, a lot of people will have very big problems. How can we stop overfishing? A big thing would be to introduce more governmental restrictions, such as catch limits for different endangered species or enforcing no fishing zones or marine protected areas to allow ecosystems to recover. We need to protect critical habitats like, for example, coral reefs or seagrass beds to allow the fish there to recover from human overfishing. Another very important thing for customers to do is to watch out for what fish to buy. Labels like MSC mark sustainable fisheries and are good alternatives for fish. Thank you for your attention.